Hold on tight, little ones. We're getting out of here. I know it's scary. Stay close.
No one expected her to survive the first minute. Rank 99. The final number on the slate, the last name called. The cub who stood at the edge of the arena while 98 others were already being measured, scanned, evaluated like weapons instead of lives. She was small even for her species. Narrow shoulders, shorter horns. Her claws, though sharp, were thin, grown fast but never thickened by dominance or repeated victories. The elders marked her early. Weak, non-viable, acceptable loss. In predator cultures, rank 99 was not an insult. It was a sentence. The trial of ascension was older than their written language, a ritual designed to decide who would rise as pack leaders and who would be removed from the gene line entirely. Only the strongest survived. Only the most terrifying earned the right to raise cubs of their own. And sometimes, rarely, one was chosen to take cubs that were not theirs. No one believed rank 99 would be that one. She stood alone on the stone platform, the arena lights reflecting off the scars she already carried. Each of them was a lesson learned the hard way. Every failed challenge, every food line cut short, every time she had been shoved aside so a stronger cub could feed first. The crowd was massive. Thousands of predators filled the tiers. Alphas, veterans, mothers with hardened eyes and folded claws. The air smelled of iron and anticipation. Above them all, the trial overseers watched without expression. The first roar shook the arena. Rank 1 stepped forward, massive, broad-chested. His roar was not sound, it was force. It pressed into bone. It bent weaker cubs to the stone. Rank 1 had never lost a challenge in his life. One by one, the trials began. Strength trials, speed trials, combat simulations, pack dominance tests. Rank 99 failed none of them outright, but she never won either. She endured. When larger cubs slammed her into the ground, she rolled instead of resisting. When teeth closed near her throat, she twisted away, sacrificing flesh instead of bone. When exhaustion took her legs, she leaned on technique she had practiced alone when no one was watching. The elders noticed. Not impressed. Survival without dominance was still failure. By the time the final trial arrived, only 10 cubs remained. Rank 99 was one of them. The arena changed. The stone floor split open, revealing the hollow, a sunken pit where the most dangerous trial took place. No rules, no time limit, only one truth. Those who could not inspire loyalty would die. From the far gates, the cages opened. The cubs came out first, tiny, shaking, orphaned from recent raids, too young to fight, too old to be adopted easily. They had been used in trials before. Bait. Each finalist was meant to claim cubs through dominance alone, force obedience, instill fear, prove leadership through control. Rank 1 stepped forward first. His roar thundered across the hollow. The cubs screamed. Some froze. Others tried to flee. Rank 1 advanced. The cubs scattered. He claimed 2 by sheer terror, pinning them beneath his claws. The overseers marked approval. Rank 2 tried intimidation. Rank 3 used speed. Rank 4 used deception. Each left with cubs clinging in fear. When Rank 99 stepped forward, laughter rippled through the stands. She was bleeding. One horn cracked, her breathing uneven. The smallest cub, a runt among runts, locked eyes with her. It did not run. She knelt. That alone caused a murmur. Predators did not kneel in trials. She lowered herself to the cub's level, claws open, throat exposed. A position of vulnerability so absolute that several elders rose from their seats in alarm. The cub hissed, weakly, desperately. She did not roar. She exhaled, slow, controlled, the kind of breath used to calm oneself before pain. Then she did something no one in the arena had ever seen before. She spoke. Not words meant to dominate, not commands. A sound used by mothers in the deep dens before language replaced instinct. The cub froze, its shaking slowed. Another cub crept closer. Then another. The overseers leaned forward. Rank 1 snarled from the edge of the hollow, furious. This was not how the trial worked. The cubs gathered around her, not pressed into submission, but standing, watching, choosing. A low sound built in her chest. Not a roar. A resonance. It carried something ancient. Something buried beneath the layers of brutality their species had built over generations. Protection. When the roar finally came, it was not loud, but it was absolute. The cubs pressed against her legs. All of them. The arena fell silent. The trial overseers did not move for several seconds. Then the markings appeared on the slate. Rank 99. Ascended. Granted custody of the cubs. All of them. Rank 1 roared in protest. Several elders argued. This was not tradition. This was weakness rewarded. Then the cubs reacted. They turned and roared, tiny throats, small lungs. But united. The sound echoed longer than any alpha's challenge. The elders fell silent. In the days that followed, whispers spread beyond the arena. The cubs thrived. They learned faster. Fought smarter. Protected each other instead of competing. Rank 99 did not rule them. She led them. When humans arrived weeks later, observers invited to study predator trials, they expected blood. Instead, they found a den. Cubs sleeping in a pile. Rank 99 standing guard, scarred and exhausted, but unyielding. One human officer asked a simple question. Why did they choose you? She answered with a translator implant she barely understood. Because I never tried to own them. The human recorded the statement. It would be quoted in council chambers across species. The trial laws were rewritten within a generation. Rank 99 was never called that again. She was known by a new title. The one who walked out with cubs. And every species that believed strength was the same as cruelty learned something terrifying that day. Sometimes, the most dangerous leader is the one everyone ignored.